All right, guys, it's time for us to do the new superstar Shiny Wumbo Hans. Let's see how OP he is in infinite mode. Thankfully, he's a single target. If you guys don't know, I am boycotting line AoE units because their damage is a lie. I've noticed this ever since I got like Band Geek Sandy back in the day. It's an absolute travesty. So if you guys ever see a line AoE unit, it doesn't actually do that much damage. And I'm going to show it to you a little bit later in this episode as well. So let's go see how good Hans is and let's get it. Guys, I think I found a new bug. Look at this. So we're on wave 8 and look at this. So my pet is going to attack. Look at this. We got no money, okay? Now look at this. My dream Gary's about to attack and we get money. So whenever a pet kills a character, it does not get any money. However, it does if you use a unit. Keep that in mind for future games. Not sure if it's a bug or feature. Comment down below what you think. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about with sticky fins. All right, so this is a line AoE unit, okay? And let's see how much damage he's doing. So we're gonna put this on 1x. So he is doing, let me see, is that, let me see if I can get a screenshot of that real quick. All right, he is doing 1, 2, 3, wow, 37 million damage. Jeez, 37 million damage. And he's supposed to be doing 124. Let's do the math. So it looks like he's doing less than half the damage, but he did hit 2 of the units. So that's what gets you to like about half. So it looks like he's only doing like half per hit. And maybe I think, let's see here. Yeah, it's still only hitting him once. Maybe in a future wave, it'll hit more. But this video is about Hans. So I want to see how much Hans is doing. So we'll put Hans down. So he's single target. Does he do his full? Wow. Wait, what? Wait a second here. Let's get a screenshot of that. Wait a second. Wait a second here. It says 1.16. He's doing 1, 2, 3, 1.04. So wow. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's not doing even what this damage is. I'm mad confused. But you guys can kind of see what I mean here. Like these units don't actually do their damage. Maybe if you factor it out, I don't know. But like at least units like Hans actually do. So I actually wanted to get a screenshot real quick. So let me get some cash. And I want to get a cool screenshot with the Hans. So let me get some of these guys down. Stop it. Oh man, the range is just too crazy. Let me see if I can move it back a little bit into the depths. Because I don't want them to rotate for the thumbnail. Yes, there we go. Look at all these hands, guys. All right, this does not look as cool as I thought it was going to look. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this does not actually look that cool. Dang. Dang, I don't know why. It just doesn't look cool. I don't know what you guys think, but I was trying to get a thumbnail here. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is not looking as super dope here. But we'll see if we can figure it out. All right, let's get our Hans down and let's get this cooking here. Now, unfortunately, with my pets, I can only place 4 down, but it is what it is. So I feel like if I had better pets, we'd be in a better spot. But honestly, looking pretty decent. So I'm gonna get everybody placed down, and we're gonna see how good we can go. You guys can see how fast he's attacking. Look how fast. It's literally a blip, guys. This guy might have one of the fastest attack animations in the game. Like, I legit don't know if I've ever seen anybody that fast. That's actually crazy. All right, I'm a little bit down bad on Dream Gary's. It is what it is, but, you know, we live this life, guys. All right, we'll just get that guy down, maybe a little bit farther back. All right, I'll put this guy on last. All right, we should be good enough with this. All right, let's cook. All right, let's max this guy out. All right, he will be definitely a lot stronger with slightly better pets. So factor that into your equation or whatever. My pets are a little bit scuffed today. Sorry about that, but it is what it is because we're on the testing server. So let's go get this guy maxed all the way out. And we only have 4 of them today. So I would say we can definitely reach a higher wave once we get everything worked, all the kinks worked out. But let's just say getting a superstar, I don't even know if this is even possible to get in the real game. So that's why we're on the testing server. Anyways, let's keep cooking. And wow, so far insta-killing on wave 200, not bad. And let's keep going. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to test out how much we get from infinite mode chocolate-wise. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, but we'll see if chocolate is even attained from infinite mode. I'm not really sure on that one. We'll kind of check a little bit. All right, checking in here, guys. We got wave 377. Dang, 15 million only, 1.3 on the big boy. Why is it this one? I still have no idea why. Maybe it's like closer. I'm not sure. I still don't know which one it picks, or is it just, it can't be random. Because you guys can see this one has 2 million and this one has 1.3 billion. So if you guys know why they're so different, It's so weird. I want to figure out how this algorithm works. All right, so this guy has 0 damage. So what if I put him right in front? Okay, it looks like he is doing damage now. Okay, and is this guy doing damage? Let's see here. Oh, wait, well, obviously he's not going to be doing damage if he's not in range. So this guy is farther back. Okay, he's still doing some damage. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm confused at how this algorithm works. Or maybe because they're not one-tapping it anymore. So, yeah, that's probably why. It looks like all of them are attacking. Just some has, like, 0 damage. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, alright. I'll see you guys in a few more waves. I think we're going to make it easily. With this amount of damage, we're probably going to make it at least to wave 1000. So, let's cook. Okay, here we go, guys. Wave 647. Let's see what kind of damage we're putting in here. 41 billion. 2 million. This guy doesn't even get hit, man. What the heck? 29 billion. Okay, there's for some reason this guy is just not even doing any damage. I don't know why that is, but look at that. 2 million compared to 31 billion. Jeez. So these two guys in the middle, man, they're just not getting any love. Wonder why that is. Let's see if it has anything to do with the distance. So I'm going to sell this one. And I'm going to sell this one. And I'm going to put him in the front. Wait, is he still? No way. No way. Wait a second. What? He's right in the front. He's doing no oh, there we go. Now he did some damage. Okay. Wow, that's weird. He was doing no damage at all. Now he's doing damage. Maybe we just took some time to update. But okay. Yeah, maybe just take some time to update on that one. It looks like it takes a while to update, I guess. That's kind of weird. I'm not really sure what's going on there. All right, I'll put him in the back again. Let's put him far away. I want to see if this is going to impact if they do any damage or not. Oh, he's doing damage right away. So maybe we're just so high in the waves that they actually need the DPS. That could totally be the case. All right, well, let's keep going. Okay, here we go, guys. Wave 758. Everybody's still getting insta-killed. See you guys in a few waves. All right, here we go, guys. Wave 861. And I believe we're still insta-killing. Let's see if we can get a boss on here. Usually spawn every like 5. Oh, wow. I guess we just insta-kill the boss. This guy is OP. This guy is OP. All right, let's keep going. All right, here we go. Wave 900. And I believe we're still insta-killing everything, guys. Let's just say single targets are better than line. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's so true. And this guy has a 0.1 SPA, so that means he's doing like 10 billion damage a second, or maybe even up to 17. I'm thinking that's true because it looks like his animation is quick. This is him with 1x, guys. So he might have the fastest animation in the game. So this kind of what makes him special. You guys can see how fast it is on 10x. So that was a 30 billion HP boss. I guess that's nothing for this guy. This guy legit might be able to take out that 1 trillion HP boss. Like it's nothing. All right, here we go, guys. Over wave 1000 right now. And it looks like we're still insta-killing all the little guys. All right, well, let's see when this boss is about to spawn. I think we should be able to take him out pretty easily too. Only 65. Yeah, we're chilling. I think we might get to like 1100 or 1200 or something. I'll see you guys in a few waves. All right, here we go, guys. Wave 1065. Let's see what we're working with here. Wow, we're starting to struggle because these are single target. Look at this, guys. Oh my goodness. So that is the one problem with single target. That's why splash damage units are so much better. Or like circle AoE units are so much better because they are able to damage multiple enemies at once. So for this one, if there's a whole lot of enemies on the field, we're kind of cooked. But 1069 it is. Let's see how much farther we can get. But if we get a lot of these big anchovies or the big slow anchovies, we are definitely not going to make it much longer. Yeah, you see these slow anchovies? They just have so much health. Like some of them have as much HP as the bosses. Look at this guy. This guy has more HP than the boss by like 50 mil. So we're basically hitting multiple bosses at once. So that's the one problem with the single AoE units. They're very good for bosses though, but these big slows, which are basically bosses, So that's kind of the Achilles heel of Hans, being single target. Look at this. These big slow anchovies, man. If I had any other unit, like a Sponge Boy, it would hit all of them at once. But as you can see, it's hitting them one at a time. It is doing a lot of DPS to them, but one at a time is really tough. All right, 1080 it is. Let's keep going. I don't think we're gonna make it past maybe another couple bosses. All right, 1093. You can see we have a couple enemies stacked up, all with a bunch of HP. It's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a close one. All right, Dirty Bubbles doing 65. Oh, we survived it. Wow. So it looks like that big slow did more than the boss. It did 40 HP. The boss did 35. I don't know why those do so much HP to the base, but they do. All right, can we get to... Okay, this boss is easy. No problem there. Can we get to wave 1101? There we go, guys. We got to wave 1100. That's not bad at all. And remember, if you had the right pets, you could get like another 5 Hans and a little bit more damage. So with the right pets, you could definitely get a little bit farther. All right, now you can kind of see there's a bunch of pets stacked up. So I can't wait to use multiple of these OP prismatics in one team. That's going to be an insane video. So I'm looking forward to that one. All right, let's keep it going. Yeah, we're doing really well. Let's cook. Let's cook. But look at this, guys. All of these OP big slows are stacked up. And we have a dirty bubble in the back. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, the dirty bubble just sped up. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right, we could have probably done that in a more meta way, but yeah, we probably could have beat this wave if we actually, maybe not, but yeah. There you go, guys. Wave 1106, not bad at all. Wow, we got some swashbucks. This might supposed to be chocolate. I'm in a test server right now, but I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of chocolate. If this is the equivalent of chocolate, then that's OP. Infinite mode might be the new best way, so we'll have to test infinite mode when the actual game drops, but I'm not gonna lie, infinite mode might be really good for chocolate. That's pretty OP.